United 1120, clearance on request.
United 1120, no clearance required, just call for taxi. The wind is 07011, runway 06 in use, QNH 991.
991, United 1120, thank you.
Expo 26 Lima, 06, land your discretion, wind 07011 knots.
Power must be on standby.
I'm sure they will be. Canuck 1, are you on?
Get Canuck 1, we're with you at 6,000.
Canuck 1, hello, you're number 3 in traffic, and continue approach.
Continue approach, thank you.
Canuck 1, the wind is 07011, runway 06 in use, QNH is 991.
991 for
And Tom's Jet 1, turn right please, right downwind.
Right downwind.
That phrase is connected. Yeah, we'll check it.
07011.
Well folks, welcome back to the friendly virtual skies. We're here in Narsarsuaq, and we'll be heading to Gander, and tonight I'm assisted by First Officer JeeHell, so my name is Captain Tango. We'll be starting soon. It's a very small airport, so as you can tell we're parked on the snow right now, but we'll be managing that. We got a clearance, we got the bird pretty much ready. Next step would be to call for taxi. For that we'll run some checklist and all that. So as usual, relax, sit back, enjoy the flight.
Tom's Jet 1. There are 3 aircraft on final. You are going to be behind them as number 4. Report when you're on final, please.
Go triple from final.
Thank you.
Alright, let's do the before start checklist, please.
Before start checklist, cockpit prep.
Completed.
Gears, pins, and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
Let's put them both on.
8 ears.
All 3 on nav.
Fuel quantity.
We have 11.6 and it's balanced.
Okay. Takeoff data.
Check flight plan one more time. We'll be over water. We don't want to run out of gas. Alright. Takeoff data are V1 126, VR 128, V2 132. Cross-reference that real quick one last time. That's all correct. And then we'll do a flex 45 on flaps 1. So standard takeoff.
Okay. And altimeters set.
991, 1, 2, 3, set.
And
alright.
that's down to the line.
Thank you. Let's do the below the line.
Okay.
Real quick.
Windows, doors.
Closed.
Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set until we get clearance before start checklist completed. Let's put the bleed air on. We can disconnect. Tell the ground crew we are good to go. So we disconnected the GPU. It's good. All right. I think we're good to start number 2.
Okay.
Okay,
Number 2.
You could have landed though. because
And
it's
2.
not a clearance to land or runway occupied, it is your discretion, but you just turn right downwind and face.
So the procedure is a little unusual. It's information only
Okay, no worries.
in order to get some service, but not overwhelming the
06 in use,
controller.
14 base.
There's obviously an insane amount of traffic right now.
EGT rising.
Comment 121, are you able to make a left turn early to
Did we get a squawk code?
No.
Hello, call you back first challenge.
Okay.
121, are you able to make an early left turn now onto Mike? Thank you very much. Do so please. Break 47 Charlie. Hello, 06.
All right, good start on number 2. Let's start number 1.
991. Taxi via the ski slope. Runway 06.
Taxi via the ski slope. I love it.
Direct to chalet.
Yeah. Then fondue.
EGT.
Standby. 247 Charlie. 47 Charlie. No, okay, then on there.
No, fortune.
Right, I know it needs to check in. Just standby.
Alright, I better behave with 47 Charlie because I forced him to go around in Tromsø yesterday. So,
2 good starts.
alright, wonderful. Let's do the flow. After start flow. So there's 0, flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
This is on auto, so down 0, 1 on the trim wheel.
Auto and standby.
So just a little crack here. Flight control. And then we can already go ahead and do auto brake max. And then let's keep the APU on for the takeoff so that the packs will be on without stealing anything from the engine.
Okay.
Alright, after start checklist.
Start checklist. Anti-ice.
Not required, there's some visible moisture. We're still above 0 degrees C, so we'll be prepared to put it on, but I think it's fine, especially for performance.
ECAM.
is normal
Pitch trim.
and no recall. Pitch trim is 0, 1 and verified down.
Rudder trim.
0 after start checklist completed. Alright. Let's see if we can get out of here.
Thank you very much. And the Swiss Air taxi by the grass or the snow for runway 06.
Taxi via the ski resort for Swiss Airlines.
That's correct. And someone else waiting for taxi, I think.
JeeHell ready for taxi. What's
1244, very good. Taxi via the grass or the snow for runway 06.
taxi via the snows or runway 06. Do we need a squawk code? Sorry.
No, you won't do. Break challenge 121, the wind
Alright.
070.
So we're good to go.
06,
The runway is right there. I'm not sure what we have on our right.
Charlie behind this next landing regional, sorry, so 737, line up 06 behind.
I think we have a little bit room. So if you can keep an eye on the right, that will help me.
Thank you.
Alright.
Cannot
ti-
come
oh,
on, just continue on your downwind leg.
that's
and
our
I'll
Swiss
call you
friend
for
going
this.
skiing, probably. Don't clip my wing, buddy. Alright.
And Tom's
Swiss
Jet
cheese.
1, just turn right
Yeah,
now
well,
back
he's
towards the
turning
airport,
us
please.
into
Roger,
Suez.
right, turn this one.
Thank you.
It's really hard to move on the snow. Alright, we're moving.
2420, Roger, you are at number 6 in
So I don't want to
queue.
cross the
Continue
whole
on
short
downwind
here
leg,
because
runway
technically it would be a
06
runway
east,
incursion.
connection 991. Report when turning base.
Alright.
Continue on the down leg and report when turning base on number 6, 3
Put the runway turn off flight. Yeah, the snow is just packed, but still slowing us down. Gee. I don't want to jump on the runway, obviously.
Contract 107, passing 90, contact Nook information 121.3.
Clear right.
Alright.
Empire 7 nog gewoon mee op de taxi.
Clear 7 Romeo, taxi via the grass or the snow for runway 06, QNH 991.
991 runway 06 via the grass.
I don't know if our wheels are already on the taxi or
47
not.
Charlie with the right turn out, runway 06, wind 07011, take off at your own discretion.
There we go.
You see the difference once we are on the...
Yeah.
Copy.
How do you get there?
We follow him.
How do you get back up on the
Yeah, I
runway?
don't know.
Sort of available clearance, as it were, sorry. 06 is in use, however. The wind 070 at 11 knots. QNH 991, just call for taxi.
Alright, I'll do quickly the flight control.
06, QNH
So full left. Oh, sorry, let's do it the
Yep.
right.
Yep.
The right.
Full up.
route.
Speedbird 96.
Neutral.
Sorry, Neptune 1
Full
Charlie
down.
Bravo. Wind 070
Neutral.
11 06, land at
Full
your own
left.
discretion.
Neutral. Full right.
Speedbird 96.
Neutral.
Juliet, you're following that 737 ahead.
Full
wind
right rudder.
070 11
Neutral.
06, land at your discretion.
Full left rudder. Neutral.
Alright.
Following the traffic ahead.
Alright, ski slope. Wonder if you're in the
Negative,
runway
land
for
at your
this guy.
discretion. So no, you won't get a landing clearance. Just continue and land as you are.
Okay, land at
I wonder if we should check if we get ski slope.
Now I know why he called it a ski slope.
11:56, very good. Continue. Speedbird 47 Charlie, passing level 90. Contact look information.
Obviously not very realistic, unless you're practicing, you know, excursions away from the
21
runway.
straight
But due to the traffic, I mean, they wouldn't have the time to backtrack us and to do it. Am I on his runway?
Kilo 575, thanks.
I am on his runway. I am so sorry. Well, that means we can probably get on our runway.
Previous, sorry, traffic ahead of you is just on the rollout now. The wind is 07011 knots. Land at your discretion.
It's really hard to know because different people have different
Swiss
scenery.
175, one more
So this
aircraft
guy's
to land, and
taking
I'll
off.
get you.
Trucker marks, Swiss Air 175.
Okay, that's why people were more to the left.
That's Speedbird 96, you get camera.
Okay, you didn't want to land. It's just very busy.
We're probably on his runway, that's why.
Approach was very stable.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. Make a right turn and just continue on the downwind leg.
Continue down with leg, Speedbird 96.
That's 991, yeah, that makes a big difference.
No, it's a QNH setting 991. It's not an altimeter setting. QNH 991, they're very different.
Yeah, look at the difference. It's
Yeah, no problem.
2927.
Kilo 575, wind 07011, 06, land at your discretion.
Is that United 1120? Alright, let's do the before
Before-
takeoff checklist.
Tower, hello, Neptune
Flight
1,
controls.
taxi.
Checked.
Neptune 1,
Flight
taxi,
instruments.
Taxi via the grass or the snow. is
Checked.
received runway 06.
Briefing.
Completed.
Brake out for
Flap
speed
setting.
and we'll work our way down to 06.
Con.
Swiss 175 behind a landing.
Take
KLM.
one. Checked.
He is
Uh,
a 7
V speeds?
MD-11,
126,
runway
128,
06.
132, flex 45.
ATC.
It's all set. I have a fuzz in the
Yeah.
box. We'll see.
And
ECAM.
JeeHell 44 behind the departing Swiss in front, line up 06.
Cam normal, no recall.
Okay, that's down to the line.
All right.
Jet 1, turn a final.
Cabin crew, take your
runway
seat for
06,
departure, please.
And now that with the Bravo Whiskey 406.
Okay. Let's do
Understood.
the below the line.
JeeHell
Cabin crew.
44
Advised.
behind
Engine
the
mode
departing
selector.
Swiss is in
Norm.
front of you, the MD-11, line up
And
06.
PAX.
So we'll do a PAX on. We're keeping the APU.
Okay.
I mean,
JeeHell
let-
44.
Information noting 1, Mike
Sorry.
Alpha is nearing November Alpha for the MTB DME.
Call you back. JeeHell 44. You're on.
GL44.
Yeah, AFM, I was calling you there. Behind the Swiss, it's in front of you. The MD-11, line up on 06 behind.
Behind the Swiss MD-11 in front of us, line up runway 06 behind GL44.
That's all correct, thanks. KLM 575, vacate right, taxi to
If I
park.
hear
Goodbye.
the call, I usually
Yeah.
can repeat it. The key here is to
One
say
Mike Echo,
behind
hello to
at the
you,
beginning
Nice
and
information,
repeat
runway
behind
06
because
is in use,
obviously
you are number 3 in
you
traffic,
want to be
QNH
clear that.
991, report turning base.
Alright, so we're fully configured, right?
And speedbird
Now we
11
need to
if
find
you
a
also
runway
hello,
somewhere
runway
here.
06
Oh,
in
gee.
use, number 4 in traffic, QNH 991. Speedbird 11, are you on?
Oh, he's gonna. Are we stuck in the ditch here?
Player 7 Romeo, behind the departing A320 that's just on your right, line up on 06 behind.
Behind the party, A320 will line up behind the.
There we go.
06. There's
Swiss
Associated.
175 with the right turnout, runway 06.
So is he clearing that guy?
07,
No, he said.
take off at your discretion.
Okay, it's
Yeah, right
behind.
turnout.
I'm gonna line up behind him.
Swiss Air 175.
Very
There
good.
he goes.
Speedbird 11, hello.
I haven't found the
No,
setting
you
that
can make the
keeps
right
us
turn back
rolling
towards
up
end.
the
Thank
hill.
you.
What an adventure. We have not even left the ground. Except these little bumps, you know, but
Speedbird 11. Good one, hello to you. You are number 3 in traffic. Following a 737.
Alright, you want
just
lights
at your
on?
1 o'clock there.
yeah,
With the
he hasn't
07,
cleared
11
us, so I
knots.
used that.
QNH
Okay.
991,
We're still line up and
turning
wait.
left.
Got it.
Hey, there is a runway here. I don't want to use any of it right now.
Speedbird 11. What approach type are you doing? Okay, Speedbird 11, then report turning final for runway 06.
You like what you see?
As good as it's gonna get.
No whites.
No, you're flying away from the airport, so when you're turning back towards the airport, let me know.
I got the clocks up here.
Sure, when I call takeoff, yeah. I'll put terrain on my side.
Okay.
As per the.
GR44 with the right turnout,
Ah.
runway 06, wind 07011, take off at your discretion.
Takeoff at our discretion with right turnout, GL 44. Alright,
Alpha
take off.
241, are you with me?
Alright,
Swiss
do this.
175
Alright.
after flight level 90, contact Nook information 121.3.
If asking flight level
man,
900,
flex 45 SRS, so the thrust blue.
Thrust set. Hundred knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate.
Information, good evening. No departure clearance available, it'll be at your discretion on course.
Positive rate.
Runway
Gear up.
06 is in use, however, the wind
Gear up.
070 at 11 knots, QNH 991, call for taxi. Nordic 1 Mike Echo, if you can make a left turn onto final now, traffic, that would be ideal.
Yep, we're starting up turn now on the bottom. That's left Mike.
Understood? just call you back, first player 7 Romeo. After departure, make the right turn onto course, the wind 07011, 06, take off at your discretion.
Take a bite, quick discretion.
Trust
and
climb,
then
open
we'll
climb.
check.
Auto trust.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. And the jet set 203.
I don't think we need more than 180 out of here.
So, was it a jet set call sign?
Egypt 1.
302, understood. Right, I'll call you back in just a moment. Tom's Jet 106, land your discretion, the wind 07011.
That mud is perfect.
The interesting thing is it's a right
Jet set
turn and
302,
it's hard
very
to
good,
see
taxi vehicle.
the...
I saw the snow as you see.
We don't have the
06.
terrain behind us. How is it looking on your right? I think I'll continue right a little more. I'll shoot for that. I see water on the terrain, so that's usually good.
French Baguette 369, no departure clearance.
And by that I mean that is sea level. Lakes and other
boost though. The wind is
body of
07,
waters that are not
11, QNH
at sea level are not
994
displayed. So.
Would you,
Alright, we'll start our right turn here. Keep an eye on the right.
One,
Yep,
you are
clear right.
following that 737 at your 12 o'clock.
Got some terrain over here.
Yeah, but I think if I can turn over... That's why I don't want to go too fast, so we have a good turn radius.
Okay, 2 at once, just stand by. JeeHell 44, contact, after 90, contact Nook information 121.3. Bye-bye.
Over to Nook information 121.3 after 9000 JeeHell for 4.
November 920 Tango Tango.
We're gonna fly over this valley.
Beautiful.
6 in use, number 4 in traffic. QNH 991, reports turning on base.
Do you know what the transition altitude is, by any chance?
No, there's so little information.
Yeah, I know.
96 Lima Juliet. If you could just make a left turn
I think
now
it was,
onto Farnham, please.
It was 81. Is that right?
Thank you.
Usually
Player
it's
7
multiple of
radio,
1000 or
Yeah.
500, but in this part of the world, who knows?
Yeah, for a minute.
Alright, after takeoff checklist, now that it's a little quieter, we can turn this
Left
off.
turn, please, on course and coordinate.
And you want to switch in frequency at 9,000?
Yes.
Okay. After takeoff, landing gear.
That's plus and 0, Nuke
Up.
173 and...
Flaps.
Retracted.
You want flaps up?
Oh, sorry, no, we're not returning.
Yeah.
My bad.
On Mike Echo, are you...
Packs.
Speedbird 1-1, are you visual with that traffic that's just off your left?
So I turn off the packs are on and I turn off the APU for
Okay.
now.
That's down the line.
You have to go now.
Well, we'll have to revisit it for the flaps.
Sure.
I'm basically prioritizing rate of climb,
Sure.
but I think we're good here, right?
I think so. Yes.
Where would our turn on course take us?
069, I'm on.
I don't even see it.
Do you want anti-ice, Captain?
Yes. What's the outside? Yeah, let's
Minus
anticipate at least that. Wings, I think is fine.
Okay.
So are we continuing a complete turn? Alright, we're 9000. Can you switch the frequency?
6369 tack.
And you're good to go.
Thank you. Nook information, GL44, passing 9400. Okay, we're standard actually now.
JeeHell 44, Nook information. Good evening. Report passing flight level 200.
We'll report passing 200 GL44. I think we're clear.
Do you want to go all the way to 36?
Yes, please. I'm a little disoriented about
That's
our
fine.
route
You
of
need to
flight,
straighten it out.
but yeah. Alright, let's go flaps up.
Flaps up.
10,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now
36. You want it managed or us?
once again.
We can manage is well. It's not going to take manage as we're still on heading, so
Okay.
open climb
Yep.
is fine.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're clear of terrain, so I'm gonna make it a little easier to read on my side. Let's take direct renum.
That's correct. Yeah, 131
Alright.
on beach trap. Or if you want HM,
Okay, now we can be managed. Climb nav, flight level 360 blue.
They will keep screaming at the boys with their ones.
You want autopilot?
Yes, let's go. Hold on, I'll trim it a
Yeah.
little better. Autopilot on.
Autopilot on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just remind the inbound aircraft into towards Nasser Swak, across November at 6,000, and make sure you report please 5 dealing from November.
Are we doing a handoff at 20?
I don't think so. I think we're
Okay.
just calling them.
Got it. Good job, Cap. Had a lot to deal with down there.
Yeah, and we were pressed by time. We had some hardware problem that required a restart of the computer. But we're just on time, I believe. Okay, we passed 10,000. The flight plan looks good. We didn't use rad nav. 360 is our planned cruise altitude. 385 is optimal. That's fine. At this point, I'll still put the field as our in our progress page.
Hope we don't have to go back.
No, yeah, I know. Kudos to Micah, Captain Mike Delta. We took the plane in here. All right, I'll clear the. Oh no. Copy directive. All right. So that looks good. How are we doing on fuel? We still have plenty extra. Alright, looking good. So let's get our
Want the anti-ice to come off? We're above.
yeah, I think we're good. Thank you. It looked pretty smooth, right?
Yeah, very.
Can turn off the seatbelt sign.
They will appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will start the climate service in a few minutes. Details of our range of items can be found in the magazine. Let's see what
Good evening, Mr. Players.
Well, welcome to all our viewers. I hear that Jerry, Ty, Sarah, Susan, thanks for joining.
Player 7 Romeo, enough information.
Hope
Report passing flight
it's
Report passing flight level 200.
Thanks for joining.
yes, both virtually, in person.
Do you happen to have any French baguettes? I had to go 2 days without them.
I know. These guys are everywhere. 24 degrees, keeping them warm and cozy in the back. Okay, we're turning Arenum. And we're going to the Juliet Hotel. Sounds like JeeHell to me, waypoint. But it is not. Do I have a name? More importantly, do I have a name that I can pronounce for you guys?
Julian
Hub. Something like that.
Something like that.
Alright, good old NDB, I guess. Okie dokie. So, let's do a quick check for our oceanic entry. Let's check our nav accuracy. So if you go to the progress page, I'm showing 2 nautical miles, you're showing 2 so that's what we need, 0.08 actual on my side.
Yep, 08.
Wonderful. Or altimeter, let me tell you, well, I'll make the call first and then we'll use, because we're almost at flight level 200.
Hello, Neptune 11 Whiskey passing 90 direct to Arenum.
Neptune 1 Whiskey, hello there. Report passing flight level 200. Information.
Nook information JeeHell44 reporting passing flight level 205.
Neptune 1 Whiskey to confirm climb flight level. No, sorry. Advise passing flight level 200.
Advise passing 200, Neptune.
Thank you. And the other station was it JHR?
JeeHell44 passing flight level 211 for flight level 360.
JHR44, thank you. Contact Gander 131.7 or HF 8.864.
Gander on 131.7 or HF. Thank you, JeeHell44. So 131.7.
You've got 131.7.
Alright. Tide 67 Windows. But you heard 131.7, right?
I did.
Yeah. Gander control JeeHell44 passing flight level 225 for flight level 360.
JeeHell44, Gander radio, good afternoon, climb flight level 360.
Climbing flight level 360 for JeeHell44.
Lufthansa 344, Gander radio.
Alright, so let's go back to our oceanic procedure check. So we should verify our altimeters. So I'll call passing 240 in a few seconds, and then you should see the exact same thing. So passing 240 now. Alright, got that. Compass. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, we got a compass. And our HF radio Don't know if anything that looks
Shop
vaguely
for
like
radio.
that.
Sharks 4, Gander Radio, gonna get you to just turn left heading 180 for about 10 minutes to get some separation between you and another aircraft. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that is not modeled. We don't have HF radio, but
Nice message.
good.
We've got a
Alright, so we did all check at UTC 2211, and technically I have to sign it,
Honesty 5, I'm sorry you were stepped on there.
and the FO has to sign it
we got Swiss Air 175
here. Alright, wonderful.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
what's our
Honesty
next
5,
waypoint?
thank you so much for the help.
5650.
Needs to experience
We'll do a
his
fuel
run
check
to
there.
UHF. He can just continue his cruise. He's
Did we
good to
pass
go.
5849 already?
Thank you, sir.
I don't see 5849. Interesting.
See 5650.
Where's that 630 Gander Radio? Good evening.
Okay, let me put some lights because it's really dark in here. So, our next waypoint is 5650.
Contract 107, 5 minutes away is
And-
approved. Call me when you're back.
5849 was our first waypoint. I'm not sure if it's what we filed or not. I don't think we can see them this way, no. Oh, yes, we can. Oh, look at the track. Here's some fun for you.
Oh, waypoint.
Waypoint. What's happening?
Huh. It goes to NDB, so if you press NDB, it goes to waypoint.
Oh, they're swapped? Alright, I'll make a log for maintenance. Hold on.
7 Romeo Gander Radio. Good.
But you get the same checkboard that I get.
I do not.
360.
Okay.
Same range.
Maybe the range is too high.
Yes, sir.
No?
Hey,
Alright, let's verify.
What's your Mac number in the
Okay.
cruise?
We can give you Mac 0.1. 081.
GL44, roger that, maintain Mac decimal 081 in the cruise, thanks.
We'll maintain Mac 0.81 in the cruise, GL44.
Player 7 Romeo, can you maintain Mac decimal 80 in the cruise, please?
We're at 78.
Yes, it's in the cruise, so
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
get there first,
Right.
and then we'll put it. I want to understand what's going here, considering we don't have a good way to test. Airport. Is it really airport? There might
No.
not be airport anywhere close. What about the one behind us if we go to nav?
In the cruise, please.
Yes, but that will display. Okay, so airport is working. NDB.
Goes to waypoint,
302,
which
turn
is
speakers
weird.
up, no one else
Okay,
has
this
any
is
issues.
mixed up.
You can climb flight level.
There we go.
Huh.
Maintain flight
That's
level
what I wanted to
250
show.
for now.
How did you manage that?
These are all the standard.
There's 5848.
So I think we're not headed in the right direction. We should go 58.
Player
49.
7 Romeo, you with me?
Unless it's different for file flight plan, so let me quickly double check what we file. Yeah, 5849. So we should correct that.
Shop 4, you can resume
5849.
course to that now.
Not in database. 5849. Oh, it takes it differently. Is it north 50?
Shell 4, you can resume
58.
course.
Hold on. It's 58 north. So I think it's north 58 west 049. We should have verified that. No. Is it simply west 49? It might be west 49. Nope.
Neptune 11 Whiskey, hello.
That's
continue
not familiar with the format. 58 north. 58 north 049 west. Do we see it on
Yeah.
the...
I have
How is it marked?
There's some room
it's
to-
just H. Try H 5849.
Thank you for getting back to me. I can't remember what I called you for now. I'll get back to you.
I don't know.
Let me try to enter custom. Let me figure out the... Create a temporary...
Jet 302, thank you for that. You can climb flight
Okay.
level 300.
So it should be north 58 no, it's 58 00 period 0 n slash
Zap 7 Delta,
Zero.
get radio.
49 0
Zap 7
0.
Delta, contact the
0
rock control
west.
132.1. Have a great
Or is
run.
that too many on that side? Okay, it took it. So I'm gonna store that. No, flight plan if I put TMP, which is a bad choice because that could be a VOR.
Bonus 100 if you can return back to my decimal 80.
There it
please.
is. So I think this was our route of flight. So
1,000 to go.
thank you. Alright, at least now we're back on course.
November 4, Charlie Juliet, you can resume course back to 5650.
Alright, we'll level up and then, so okay, we're back on nav now, still open climb.
Level and then go to 0.81.
Charlie, that was
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay.
break,
Oh.
break, November 4, Charlie Juliet, back to 5650 north, please.
Back to 5650 north for Charlie Juliet.
Roger, thanks.
Yeah, he's rerouting other people, so we want to make sure we're on our road.
Yeah.
Okay, Mac decimal 81
36.
set. Alt cruise.
Alt cruise set.
So one of our viewer, hi Susan, is asking me to tell Jeff that he shouldn't ask for French baguette, but ask for Belgian chocolate. But you've been here before, you've tasted our chocolate. So, and then, oh, John is there. Hey, John, thanks for joining. And we'll do our best to keep it, to keep us safe here. And the 112 soul or so. How many people do we have in the back? 106 paying passengers. So we'll take good care of them, especially with the wonderful flight crew we have in the back. Best in the business, right, J-Dub?
That's right. I didn't know my mic was live. I would have asked for chocolates.
Are you still live? I can turn it off if you want to ask it.
No. Hi JT, thanks for joining.
So technically this is still not exactly on route because it was between the previous waypoint, but it's pretty much aligned, so as long as the controller doesn't scream at us, we're good, I guess.
Canada 117, contact the rock control 117.
I'm good.
So I'm not sure what was happening with that waypoint.
Good evening.
It's not. It's not in the standard waypoint. Look, it's not showing up. Interesting. Alright, we should have checked that, but due to technical difficulties, we kind of skip a few steps. We recovered, noticed a little mistake, took the time to fix it, and we're back en route now. So I was about to pull some data from our ACAR system, including our actual time of departure. So pushback was at 21:51 Zulu of block, and takeoff 22. So we went skiing for 9 minutes. Free of charge. It's included in the ticket price. Alright. This flight is scheduled to be 1 hour 59 minutes. Let's make sure we can keep it below 2 hours. So we are reporting right now arrival at 23:59. Yeah, that will be right on the money. Or maybe a little faster? What was the time?
Yeah, can you dial it back to like decimal 78 for a few minutes, please?
Yeah, takeoff 22, makes the calculator 2200, makes everything easier.
Reduce to decimal 78, I'm Jet 1 Bravo.
Alright. We'll go on airport, but it's not showing tons. Okay, so what I'd like to do now, we know our alternate is Charlie Yankee Quebec X-ray, but we also have some diversion airport. So right now for equitime point, remember by default it gives you departure and arrival.
Yep.
Do you mind entering, it's actually our alternate which is closer, it's a bit morphed to the, where is CYQX? So why don't you put Charlie Yankee Quebec X-ray as the second part of the airport pair?
Here?
Yep. Good. And let's put the current wind to not too much. So let's put the current wind on our return to Narsiswak. So 219er at 12. And then I'll give you a wind 5650 north. 5650 north. The wind was estimated at 252 at 20. Not a huge difference, but you know.
52 at 20?
Correct. Alright, so that gives us 260 some miles to our equitime point. Yeah, it doesn't seem to display it, but what I can do is to put a reminder based on the original flight plan and calculation. So it give me a go to CYQX 24 miles before we would go to CYYR. So that's a total, and then 48 miles before 5352 north. So this will be a good way to. I don't think I can enter 53. Oh, 53. I still think it's N53. West. So west 052. Let's try this. No. So is it well, does it know the waypoint 5352N? That's the first question. So do we have an incorrect waypoint after that? Yeah, we don't have 5352N in our... Okay, alright.
Go longhand.
Let's do the same trick. Well, it's gonna keep us busy in the cruise. I should have thought about that. You know, the same mistake can happen. The route didn't get imported correctly. So basically I'll show it on your in the second data page. We can create pilot waypoints. This is the temporary we created. We'll create a new waypoint. This time I'll name it better. So let's call it 5352N. That's how it is known. And then we need to enter the latitude, longitude, which is given here. So, but in this format, the north goes after. So 5300.0. Do you see this is the 4-digit decimal 0, and then there's one more space for north, and then we'll enter 05200. So this has actually one more digit because north-south you only need to go to 90. East-west you need to be able to go to 180. So 05200 decimal 0 west, and that should work, and it did. We're gonna store it. So now our second waypoint is 5352N, as it should be. So now, do you mind entering? Let me double check. So read me the waypoint. We have a temporary, which is or fake
5650.
then 5650 north. Then we should get 5352 north, and so that is before 2dep.
Okay.
So on 2dep, why don't you enter 56? What is it? 5352N.
5352N.
And over 2dep. Let's check it on our route before we. So we get 5650. Yeah, you'll have to go to map mode. Let's clear this for now. Why don't you go? You can go to map mode and make sure the sequence is correct.
Okay, so there's
So keep
5650,
cycling.
then 5352 N.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 2dep.
And then 2dep.
And then CYQX, or
Yes.
maybe top of descent and that kind of stuff.
Affirmative.
All right. So validate that. I'm happy with it. Boom.
And then we can clear this discontinuity.
Where's that guy? Yeah, because
Between
we
these.
enter it there. Okay. Clear
Boom.
disco. All right. We are in business now. That's how I should have done it, but as I was kind of trying.
You were dealing with aircraft issues as well.
Yeah, on this side, that's what I wanted to make a log of for.
Understood. Could you assign a squad number, please, sir?
Alright, so.
Yeah, did we ever get a squawk?
No, he's happy with 1000. He saved radar contact,
Yeah.
so.
1120. That's great. But because you're also working on Charlie, so I don't see you on radar at all. I need you to score on Charlie, please.
Yeah. So in the real aircraft, I think auto detects that you would be in the air, so no weight on wheels.
Yeah.
But you have to double check. In our case, we have to force it to on. Hold on. So I wanted to make a record in our journey log. So basically, that's one thing we can do here in the company part of this menu. The journey log, we can put some remarks. So we can put FO, EFIS, buttons,
check.
240.
So again, just call sign only, please.
Get them all this mic.
Requested.
Fly heading 270, line flight level 360.
Hey, 270.
There you go.
Yeah, that's nice that you can do that.
And so when company gets the report from the flight, they'll know.
Yeah.
No, that is probably, I don't know if it's a minimum equipment list feature. If we would have to, if it would prevent us to do the next flight. It's actually something I could check. I doubt it will. But sometimes it's really surprising what is on the so-called MEL, minimum equipment list, or what is not.
Jessa 332 negative.
So our viewers might wonder why, compared to all previous flights so far, we had to do oceanic procedure. In this case, it's not due to ETOPS, it's really due to the fact that there's not standard VHF radio coverage over this part of the world, part of the North Atlantic. So you can either use HF frequency, which is kind of hard to use and not simulate it, or in this case, we're basically kind of talking to ATC as usual, but we're trying to mimic the real-world procedure as best as we can, as we understand them. I'm sure some viewers will correct us, and we'll learn from that, and that's how we get better at it. Wonderful. Let's do a fuel check once we reach. Our next waypoint, the mysterious temporary waypoint, the worst
TMP
name selected. Yeah, I should have avoided 3 letters for viewer.
Right.
I should have put like I did for the second one, you know, 5849 north.
Charlie, eventually, thank you.
Yes, yesterday coming into Tromsø, I believe Speedbird 47 Charlie was behind us. Spacing was on the lower side, and unfortunately, it's a short runway. There was snow on the runway, and there's no taxiway at the end of the runway. It's a little before, and we couldn't slow down safely before that, so we had to do a quick backtrack on the runway. I believe we did it really quick, and the controller could have waited for the possibility to give 47 Charlie a late landing clearance, but he elected to be on the safe side and just send him around. 47 Charlie tried to negotiate, asked, hey, what's the reason for the go around, which is basically saving you some time. And the controller correctly responded, well, there's an aircraft on the runway. So plus we were facing him, but he was still relatively high. I think we cleared, he could have landed, but better safe. Yeah. All right, we're going around.
Yeah.
That was his answer. So, making friends.
All
right, we turned there. So fuel is 8.4. I always like to round up down for be conservative. And time was 34 minutes into the flight, and we are at 36. No, the 2-minute difference. If you remember, we took off 06, kind of shooting east-northeast, and then we had to do pretty much more than 180 degree because we went right turn over the lake or the fjord there.
so I'm not surprised by that. At Mach decimal at 1, I suspect we might gain 2-3 minutes, maybe 4 on a tour flight. Fuel, similarly, we're at 8.4 instead of 9.2, so that's a delta of 800 kilograms, so we'll monitor that. Once again, as long as it doesn't increase as we go along, then we'll be fine. So good opportunity to check our fuels. So we're in the wing tanks balanced, and our fuel estimate, fuel prediction. So it's still showing us coming into Gander with 5.6 ton of fuel. The minimum destination fuel on board, bottom right, is at 2.9. The difference is 2.7. That's an hour and 20 minutes. So we had originally 90 minutes. We're down to 80 minutes of extra fuel, but nothing to worry about.
Had to go toga just to get to the runway up the ski slope.
That's true. I was concerned we would be stuck in the ditch.
Yeah. You guys did a really good job yesterday.
We made it. Oh, thank you.
I tuned in from my sick bed as much as I could. I stayed up late watching you guys. It was
all right.
Pretty impressive. Good job.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, the arrival in Ghana the day before with the moon and the sunrise, you can't time it. It just happens. Here, the minimum, I mean, the ceiling at 200, right at minimum. And then I checked the real-world METAR, and it reported 100 feet shortly after. But then it lifted up to 500, which is roughly what we had. And as I'm mentioning that, not sure if that's what you were referring to, but that part was fun coming into
I got
Tallinn.
to see that.
I checked. I mean, the computer called minimum we were descending, so we went as low as 130 feet. And that's why, as Vizix was mentioning, a lot of company actually add a certain amount on top because it's natural human tendency. Just give me half a second.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, you're traveling 140 nautical miles per hour, which is probably 150, 160 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Half a second, and you're descending. So it's interesting. Now that's the radar altimeter. I mean, it's the only one that matters because that's where the ground is.
Yep.
So you can check the tape. You can roll the tape. We went as low as 140, 130.
Right.
On a real sim, meaning on a typical sim day, we will have put the bird down. But for it's a good thing through this WorldFlight event. It kind of forces us to up our standard a little bit.
Yeah. Used to be companies across the board added 20% to everything.
Yeah.
Just for safety factor.
All right. So we have a question from one of our viewers. Suspect is coming from First Officer Crafty. You ready for a question? Or you need to check?
Oh no!
No.
I'm not the captain. I don't answer questions.
Do you have any good Swifter story?
Swifter,
like
Sifter.
Sifter, not Swifter. Sifter that you feel comfortable sharing at any point in time. It doesn't have to be now, but
yes and no.
Think about it. Okay, yeah. Perfect answer. Next question.
No, that's not true.
I know. But
I have so many. I can't.
Well, we have another 20 minutes.
Well, I'll tell you, I went with him on a trip.
Hold on. It's Nordic.
Where we did like 5 cities in 3 days. He's a pilot, an A320 pilot. I went along with him and got to experience
a real one.
Yeah, a real one for
not
major,
a fake real one like
yeah.
us, or a real fake one, or whatever you want to call us.
He flies for a major U.S. airline, and so I went along with him for a week on a work week, and it was really really eye-opening, a lot of fun for a geek like me to, or wannabe or fake sim pilot. So yeah, he's quite the pilot, that guy.
Canada 717 Gander radio, just fly heading 270, climb level 360, please.
Fly heading 270.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing that. So the whole 5352 North exercise was. Let's go below here on that. Actually, to help us locate the transition to our next diversion airport, but we can do a quick check on our equitime. We still have 143. Let's see how it cross-reference to our flight plans. So 24, 48, 72. That's it. So let me put that quickly. Now that we have the waypoint, even if it's just a pilot waypoint, 5352N is available everywhere. So I'll do, well, I must have pressed the wrong, okay. Not allowed. Okay, radial fix, 53, 52, north, and a radius of 72. So where does that put it? Okay. And that, if we had to guess, so that's a little further along. Let me see if I miscalculated. Oh yeah, it's 48 plus 122 actually, the correct radius. It's 170, alright. My bad. Is that in line? 100 miles? 132? Okay. Now the radius is just straight line of flight. I mean, or track is not that different. And then we enter the wind. So the wind is taken into account during the planning, but it's based on a forecasted wind, so it might be different.
Yeah, so
well, let's see how they compare.
How are our actual compared to forecast? Because our actual have been pretty low.
I must see. So we had different flight level, but we are at our expected cruise flight level. So 5650N, for example, which is ahead of us, was 252 at 20, and we're seeing 259 at 16.
Pretty close.
Yep. We are we creating a Congo line behind us? Is that what's happening?
If I get 22 Whiskey Foxtrot.
Are you on? Did I put you on map? My bad. Yeah, there's a little bit of a.
We can't go much faster.
No. What flight level are they on? One is at the same flight level as us, correct? Yeah. 0, like and the other one is below.
30.
That's interesting. He's at 300. I can check the wind if they're trying to get more favorable winds. They're pretty much the same everywhere. 5650 is reporting at flight level 320 219 at 24, flight level 340 240 at 21, flight level 360 252 at 20. So when the winds are very similar, higher should be better. Now he might be super heavy, although coming out of Narcissa, I doubt that's the okay, maybe he's asking for him to go higher. So as you can see, listening to the radio. It's interesting. I mean, typically if you're close to your maximum weight, you have to do what's called a step climb, where you go to a certain flight level and then climb by 2,000 feet typically. But out of that relatively short runway with the terrain, I doubt everybody would be. I doubt anybody would be close to their max takeoff weight. As a reference, our max takeoff weight is around 73.8 ton, and we were at 64.2. Now, we were under load by 6.7 tons. So.
Just think of the old 707 pilots from Milan to JFK, the step climbs they used to have to do.
All right, so let's clean up our charts here. Hopefully, we won't have to use them. Meaning no return to Narcissus. Although right now it is probably still okay. Now Charlie Yankee Charlie Alpha is a little closer, but you can tell we are almost 400 nautical miles from well, 300 nautical miles from any suitable airport. I mean, Captain Sully would tell you there's always water, but not sure I want to try it here.
No. Not the North Atlantic.
No. These waters are pretty cold. I know they were cold in New York, but alright, here's the info I have for Gander. And I don't think there's any arrival into Gander. So if you want to take the... Is there a Clipper flying this route?
What year are we in?
Yeah, I know. What millennium are we in?
It was Pan Am was Clippers.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't see any stars.
Nope. And we're not talking about the sky. In the sky we see plenty of stars. Might be hard to see on the stream, but we're referring to arrival procedure, kind of standard into major airports. Gander probably has a little bit of local Canadian traffic, and then a diversion for any flight flying the North Atlantic routes. So hopefully that doesn't happen too often.
Sifter just got on a flight from Charlotte to Denver.
All right.
JeeHell 4, you able to give me back decimal 82?
Let me get back. Stand by. Alright, let's try it. Mac decimal 82 for JeeHell44.
Copy, thanks.
Now if we get screamed at, I'll have to come back below. No, I can do like 815. Out of the perf page. I don't know what kind of cost index that is. Oh gee. I don't even think it's supported by a cost index. Let me put 999. Nope.
Olympic 525, climb flight level 320.
Well, we're there.
Alright, it's not beeping. If we hit any turbulence, the first thing we'll do is we would slow down. But so far I've been smooth air. I mean, it's minus 58 degrees C out there.
Contract
so probably what, minus 70 Fahrenheit or something like that. Drinks are cold, I can guarantee you that.
Canada 783, turn left heading 230.
Left heading 230 again, 73.
November 4, Charlie Julia, what's the best Mac number you can give me?
Probably give you about Mach 7.6. It's pretty bumpy up here, so I wouldn't go much higher.
For Charlie Julia, roger, no problem, thank you.
Keep our fingers crossed for that right there.
Yep.
gained a little bit.
On
our conga line.
783 to left direct 2 depth.
So while you keep an eye on that. Oh, picking up some weather return.
More of a
it's
headwind here.
80. Alright, 53, 52 north. At time 53 minutes into the flight.
5650.
Yeah, 5650, sorry. 5650. Time 53. Well, not time, but 53 minutes into the flight, and we're showing 7.8, 7.9. So even at 7.8, we are now a delta of 700. So we went down from 800 to 700. So doesn't seem like we have any issue, any leak. It's still balanced. Let's do a quick check of the other system. Pressurization, 8,000 feet. No speed. Bleeds. Engine. Temperature, vibration, everything's looking good. Alright, well, we're really pushing it. We are right at the bottom of the barber pole. So the equi time, I'm still surprised by the difference, because it's saying 60 knots. This one is like we're almost there, unless I did the math wrong, which is always possible.
Swiss 175, go ahead with your request.
If we're far enough away from the rock, let's step away for about 10 or 15 minutes here to grab it.
From the rock? Is that what he said?
Swiss 175, you're a little too close for that now. I could probably give you 5 minutes.
Okay, we'll wait till we land. 175, not a problem.
Covered it.
Some people ask for 5 minutes or 10 minutes to go walk their fluffy co-pilot. That's what I heard yesterday. Alright, let's try to anticipate. I mean, there's several aircraft in front of us, so we'll hear. If we pay attention, we'll hear what frequency they get transferred to. But we can look. Once again, in real life, you'll look at the chart. Sometimes that is the frequency that VATSIM is using. Sometimes it's a different one. Some people are asking for skiing lessons.
Quads 25, get radio.
Alright, right now we are under the control of Gander Oceanic, I believe. Yep, we're on 131. Come on, Qantas. It's only 3 a.m. in the morning for you, or whatever. No, not even, it's day.
Control 128.175.
It's probably early morning. Alright. But these guys go through the night. I mean, we have the luxury of having part of our team in Germany, and then this cockpit here, so at least we can cover it across time zone. All the other official teams are flying it from a single cockpit, which means, you know, yep, somebody's in the cockpit at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. local. So it's called rock control? Is that what we heard?
Just at 302, I can give you flight level 320, but that's probably going to be the final, to be honest.
I have 128.1, I'm not sure, we'll have to pay attention.
Golf Whiskey India Lima Lima, looking for higher, currently flight level 290.
Okay, so per per the flight plan we passed. Here we still have 40 nautical miles.
Golf India Lima Lima, you can climb flight level 330. That will be your final.
330 Golf India.
Yeah, but there's 6,000 apart. So.
Gander Scenic Center, very
I would
good evening,
think
sir.
the lower
Kingfisher 22,
aircraft
flight
is a heavier aircraft but faster aircraft, like a 747 or 777.
Condition 2 Gander radio. I don't have a flight plan for you. Can you read your flight plan, please?
Alright, so if you look at your weather radar, just on the fringe at 80 nautical miles, which is I think the maximum it would display anything meaningful, it's picking up some weather return. I barely see them. It's probably coming from precipitation in this cloud layer below us. Right now the tilt on the radar is plus 04, which you can see here. So we can play a little bit with that. Let me take care of that in a second here. So I'll go, it's on this version of the weather radar, it's automatically managed based on our attitude, so that and phase of flight. But I can go back to a manual tilt. So right now we are at 0. I think it would be better to go back to the 80. I think the radar is just detecting on the far end of the range. Now if I tilt it down, let's put it like 6 degrees down or something like that. Let's see if it picks up a little more. Yeah, at least there. Yeah, you see? Now it's picking up the whole layer because I tilted it by 6 degrees, so it sees pretty much the entire layer. But it makes sense for the automated system to give us really what's in front of us, knowing that we're gonna fly straight and level. So if you don't like the weather, that's the usual joke. You can just tilt it up if there's no cloud above you, and in a second the next sweep will make the weather disappear. It's the good old pilot joke. If you lose your engine on a single engine plane at night and have to land, you turn on the landing lights, and if you don't see what's ahead of you for your forced landing, well, you turn off the landing light. Problem solved. Problem solved. Alright, let me go back to the automatic tilt. You can see also you have a reminder with the MAN manual indication, and it's blue with the typical tradition that blue is controlled by the, it's kind of a select versus managed. Alright.
When are you all scheduled to do your last leg?
So the very last one, leg 45, so just to give you an idea, we're on leg 30, so we're 2/3, I mean when we land, we'll be 2/3 of the way. Leg 45, Melbourne to Sydney, one of the few rare domestic flights, this one in Australia, will I think land at like 4 AM Central Standard Time. I have the time on the Zulu, and on the website I don't remember for sure. But if it's 4 AM, then it would be something like 10
PM.
10 AM UTC.
Oh, gotcha.
Or 1000. But I might be off by an hour or two. We will do the leg before that, leg 44 and leg 43. I'm not sure I'm going to push into 4 in the morning. I would love to see the final flight. I'd love to join. Not scheduled to be. Yeah. Rumor has it that as a celebratory figure or move or whatever, the WorldFlight aircraft ask for a flyby under the Sydney Harbour Bridge. I thought about practicing that because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, I'd love to see these Qantas 747, Giant, and other, 747 do that. We'll see. All right. So okay, now we can see our TP was sequence. So we'll update. So we always want to have that active. So right now we would not go to BGBW. We would go to CYQX. So let me enter that in my progress page.
Okay.
So it's Charlie Yankee Quebec X-ray would be our preferred diversion airport. So you can move that CYQX into, you have to re-enter it.
And that was Charlie Quebec.
Charlie Yankee, you still have it here. So Charlie Yankee.
Oh, yeah.
You can't, no.
No, you can't copy. That's the old Boeing thing.
No B word, no B word here. Bad boy.
Sorry about that.
But yes, that is a feature that would be nice. I mean, I'm sure there's so much automation. If we made it that simple, pilot will fall asleep. So.
And you want it up top, right?
Yes, and then replace the bottom by Charlie Yankee Romeo. There we go.
And there we go.
And that should be. Oh, okay. They have it 24 miles apart, so we probably covered that. So now we're gonna move Charlie Yankee Romeo to my progress page. That would be our diversion airport. If you can re-enter Charlie Yankee Romeo in the top line, and then Charlie Yankee Quebec X-ray or destination Gander would be the alternate. Not the alternate. Second.
Is that right?
Copy. All right, 50. So what is that center called?
Contact 107, turn left heading 230.
So let me see. So it's telling us what, 50?
Yep.
From here. And so that would be go CYQX.
Player 1, descend at your discretion.
I have to go find our route map. Get a little bit light here. Where's the go CYQX?
Contact 107, you can continue that left turn direct to that.
Interestingly, I don't see it. Not sure why. And I don't have it enter either. Okay, so we'll use that. So 40 nautical mile, that's like 5 minutes. So when 5 minutes, I'm gonna forget about it. I'm gonna start the chrono. So at least if we see, hey, why did we start the chrono?
Yeah.
We'll try to remember. I mean, I could use my watch to do a 5-minute timer, but we're trying to use the aircraft resources, company resources. Alright, we've passed the hour mark, an hour 6 minutes into the flight. Our arrival time is updating now, 23:57 Zulu. So that's 53 minutes from now, which would put us on an hour 59, which is our scheduled flight time. And so far, Mach Decimal 82 has been treating us well, despite the fact that we're so close to the
right on the edge.
Never exceed speed. Hanging in there, hanging in there.
Player 7, Romeo, turn.
So
right
let's
now,
pretend we land at 2400 or 000. How does that put us compared to our general schedule? So leg
3:30.
Challenger 1, Charlie Tango, turn left heading 200.
Left heading.
Okay, we would have, I think, an hour 25 minute to turn around. Alright, I'm not gonna look any further because I know I'm gonna jinx it.
Don't even say it.
I know. I know.
We'll have to get.
Alright, so we got ETP sequence, which is a little surprising based on the time, but okay. Well, let's back that up by with the closest airport. So which were the two? So what happened if you put Charlie Yankee? Let's do it then on the progress page. Do you mind putting Charlie Yankee Romeo? I wonder if that stays because it's on the way. Maybe that's why we never get. So we're 330 miles, give or take, from that airport.
Thanks.
And then now if you enter, I'll enter on my side so we can compare.
Jessa 302, that's Mac decimal 82, please. Actually,
Charlie
you know what?
Yankee.
Let's go with your plan. Mac decimal 8 would be great. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm showing 332. Showing 329.
Contact 107.
So it's pretty much a toss-up.
128.175. Good night.
1.175.
If we have Canadian viewers, I need help identifying what the next center name is. I thought it would be Moncton, but
56, correction, 53
almost sounds like the Rock, but
west.
we're not anywhere close to Gibraltar.
Proceeding direct 53 north to west, very similar. Thank you.
Or Plymouth. It's the only or Dwayne.
Yes, that's what.
That's the only three I know.
That's what came to mind.
Dwayne Johnson.
Okay, the AFB went dark.
Challenger 1, Charlie Tango, what's your Mac number there, please?
Decimal 80, Charlie 1,
Challenger 1, Charlie Tango, any chance of doing a bit faster?
What would you like us to do?
Well, what can you do? That's the question.
Whatever.
He'll ask him what he can do.
Thank you.
By that he means what's the max you can do. And guess what? I'll ask you to do the max you can do. Yeah, I'm not sure what the next frequency is going to be. Maybe 132.1, maybe 128.175. I guess we can start using point over here.
Oh yeah.
Or is Canada using decimal?
I don't know.
I mean, they're certainly using the metric system, so...
What was after 5352?
Hopefully we'll see land at one point on 2DEP. Are we still showing 2DEP? Yep.
2DEP.
And I heard people getting clear direct, although for us, it's one and the same.
We're already going to be. Do we want to do a fuel check at 5352?
Sure. It's always a good idea.
The next leg is a little bit longer, isn't it?
Sorry, I was taking a sip of water. I would think so. I don't... let me check. I don't have it planned fully quite yet. But I think we can look...
It's not that
here,
important.
unload that.
Up at cruise, we can get Ty over here in this seat so I can get up and move around. Captain's got to stay put.
Hey! So...
Yes, our next leg is 1115 nautical miles per our planned flight route. This one is Great Circle is 797. Flight plan is 807, in the air 808, so 800. Yeah, so good 40% more. But think about it. I mean, we were up north there in Greenland. We're gonna hit Canada, and our next stop is Bermuda. So, yeah, Bermuda. So the temperature change is gonna be quite interesting.
Did we
kind
look
of the
at that,
inverse of what we did yesterday? We left Greece. I think it was like 27 degrees C in Thessaloniki, so like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And by the time we went in Tromsø, the weather was pretty nice. I mean, it was like 1 degree Celsius, so 34, 36. But we were moving north, and now not quite moving south as much, but pretty much southwest. So.
That is there a tropical storm or something down there off the coast of Florida?
Okay. Hopefully, company will keep us updated.
I wonder if any of that'll reach up as far as Bermuda.
Swiss Air 175, contact the route 128.175, goodbye.
Okay, I'm changing my bet, 128.175. My best guess. I still don't know. Come on, Canadian friends, or people who have an island, Canada, help me here.
Again, at 141, you're outside my area there. Continue on Unicom, please.
Yeah, we're under Gander Center still. Approaching transition. It's Charlie Zulu Quebec X-ray. But here it's just called Gander Center.
ISS 630, go ahead.
ISS 630, contact the rock control 128.175. Have a good one.
So our fantastic team of dispatcher is looking at the weather down there, Florida. Tropical Nicole is what I've been informed.
I thought I saw it a little bit
Let me
earlier.
do a quick sky vector here. Luckily our aircraft is equipped with satellite-based internet, so we can just she needs to pay attention to the next call to our aircraft, and we were gonna be given a new frequency, but in addition to the frequency, those centers, sometimes called control or radar, so high altitude control areas, have a name. So it could be Boston Center, for example. Right now we are under Gander Center or Gander Control. I could not figure out what the next center name is. It sounded like The Rock.
That's what I heard.
People make all kind of reference to, you know, mainland and this and that, but I'd love to know what is the exact terminology. Alright, so Bermuda. Does that really exist? We'll be fine. Oh yeah. What's the direction of travel? So there is Sigmet, thundercloud, frequent thunderstorm, top flight level 430. Yeah, it's Nicole, observed at 2100 Zulu. I want to know with moving west. That's what I want to hear, moving west. Sorry for Florida, but 10 knots. So it might be the next flight because I think they're going to Jamaica after that.
Ty, are you listening in?
So
yeah, make sure and check us if we hear.
American 141, if that's you calling, you're outside my area there, sir. So continue with Unicom, please. French Baguette 3690, Gander.
French Baguette 369 comment?
French Baguette 3690, can you refile your flight plan, please?
Yes, I'll be.
Thank you.
alright, let's do a quick fuel check. We passed the waypoint, but hey, it will be conservative, so
yep.
Let me get it real quick. So that was 5352 north. Alright, so ready to copy the fuel?
6.7.
6.7. And
we're at an hour 19.
19 minutes.
Canada 717,
So time delta is still +2, so that hasn't changed. And fuel is back to -8, but we got it, meaning -800 kilogram of 0.8 ton. But that's where we started with, and we were a little late.
Yeah,
so
right. And conservative on the numbers.
We're good, and are we still balanced? All good.
Looks good.
Hydraulic, pressurization, engine bleed, everything is good. Normal, no recall.
No worries at all. Cockpit surgery is necessary evil.
Performing surgery?
Is
that what he said?
Cockpit surgery.
We know what that is.
You know what that is.
Well, that's what we had to do to get it working.
GL44.
Here it comes. GL44?
GL44, contact the Rock 128.175. Have a good one.
Contact the Rock 128.175 for GL44. Thanks for the service.
Jetset 303.
The Rock?
There you go.
Is it the Rock? What
Ty,
is it?
you want to switch out with me real quick?
Thank
I'm going to
you.
pop up and
okay,
grab.
Give me 1 second.
Yep.
I'll mute you.
Air Canada 783, can you say your current airspeed?
Current airspeed is Mach 0.69.
Air Canada 783, I do have a 747 400 at 12 o'clock. I'm going to have to give you some spacing. What are you able to reduce to?
Probably Mach 0.67.
Okay, we'll give you some vectors. See if we can get you back around for some sequencing. You're going to be number 2 behind them. Maintain present heading, and give some vectors here shortly.
Watch that, Canada 783.
Okay, 302, what was your call sign? Oh, Jetset, I got it there now. Jetset 302, Gander Center, good evening. Squawk 7410, 7410. JHL 7, correct, JHL 44, Gander Center, good evening, sir. Squawk 7411. JL 44 identified, flight level 360, continuous follow, welcome aboard. Hey, JL 44, thank you for that, sir. And Jetset 302, what is your current Mach speed?
0.82, but I can go a bit faster if you can speed up the space.
No, actually quite the opposite. Get you to reduce Mach 80.
80. But faster is always better, sir.
Swiss 175, your Gander altimeter 3010, when ready, descend to 10,000.
One ready down to 10, sir.
Air Canada 783, turn right, fly heading 275.
Right heading 275 again.
So looking at arrivals into Gander, it seems like they are using runway 21, which is the longest one, 10,200 feet. We're gonna start looking at the approach for that runway,
783,
and it's kind of a direct, so
here now. Fly
we
heading
put
of
120 nautical miles circle as we are 360 as a guesstimate of our top of descent. There's a discontinued flight plan, so right now it's not calculated correctly.
783, you can contact Gander Center 12850. Air Canada 783, Gander Center 12850, 2850. Alpha 241, get to descend to 17,000 on the altimeter 3010. Jet set 302, altimeter Gander 3010. When ready, descend to 10,000. SR 6302.
Well, I'm gonna put my best guess at our arrival into Gander. If it's runway 21, we would do the RNAV. There's no star. No, there's a couple of VI could give us, but for now, we'll use that. And clear any discontinuity, although this is CYQX is probably over the field. We'll see what this looks like.
Alpha 241, remain on this frequency with me.
Okay. I'm gonna clear CYQX. I don't think they're gonna use it. Alright, let's get the 80s from Gander.
Alpha 241. Expect speed restrictions.
I think we're good.
But we have to get
but if you want to...
So maintain your present heading, maintain your altitude and your speed.
We'll start descending soon, so it's up to you guys.
Gander control, Giant 1471 at flight level 360, mark decimal 82.
Giant 1471, Gander Center, good evening, sir. And Squawk 7412 for me.
Squawk 1712, Giant 147.
Giant 1471, 7412, 7412.
Sorry, 7412, Giant 147.
Bear 7 Romeo, Gander Center, good evening, Squawk 7413. Giant 1471 identified at flight level 360, welcome. And Flare 7 Romeo, identified flight level 360, welcome.
So I got the ATIS, maybe you can print it and read me the key element. I can enter them in the perf page. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, weather at 2300 Zulu, wind 350 at 11.
Okay.
Gust to 17.
Okay. November 4, Charlie Juliet, contact
Visibility
Gander
15,
Center on
like snow showers.
Oh, okay.
Over to 12850.
Do you have a temperature and a QNH?
My temp is 0. Do you want the dew point?
Yeah, sure.
-7.
Oh, good. No fog.
Yeah. Altimeter's 3010.
3010. Alright. Yes, I need to enter that correctly. 30.10. Alright. Thank you.
Contract 107.
Is there ATIS letter?
Vectors for space
kilo.
Insert, turn left
It is
heading
kilo.
180 degrees,
Okay.
180 degrees.
So temperature 0, dew point.
Neptune 209, Gander Center, good evening, sir. Continue to follow, welcome aboard. Actually, you can, no, you're going a different route. Okay, follow to, all right.
Yeah, somebody asked about the possible failure during these flights. We had enough on our hands, I think, just with the hardware challenges and our stream audio and all that. So for now, no, we're not using any failure that I know of, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. JeeHell Air prides itself in having great service both in the cabin, in the back, and on the ground with maintenance, so hopefully we are in tip-top shape. But good question. Alright, so we'll have to change our altimeter to inch mercury, and you give me 3010, so let's put that already, especially it's so different. It might beep at us for a second, but that's fine. Okay, I'm done. Back to standard. And that is 1019er. I'll put it here.
Neptune 11 Whiskey.
On the standby.
Good evening. The Squawk 7414, 7414.
Alright, back to standard on all three. We're good.
JeeHell 44, your gander altimeter 3010, when ready, descend to 10,000.
When ready, descend to 100, and we got the altimeter, JeeHell 44.
Alpha 241.
Alright, so we got clear.
1,000.
He gave us 100, he's giving the next guy 111. So I guess it's not a flight level, so okay. Yeah. Assuming the transition altitude here is standard flight level. Yeah, okay. Yeah, flight level 180 is a transition level.
Yes.
So I'm looking at the RNAV minimum. We're looking LPV 704, but we can't do LPV. LNAV VNAV is also 704, so that's all good. Was there any ceiling, cloud, any kind of information? We heard a snow shower, but
so we have ceiling reported at 4,400 overcast.
okay, all right, perfect. I'm in. We did 200 yesterday.
Yeah, you're fine. You're good.
Actually,
What approach are we looking at?
once again, I jinxed it. I think the RNAV 21.
30 Alpha.
RNAV GNSS for runway 21 into Gander. And
Contract 107.
I'm trying to get a
right
feel
flight,
for what is
90.
this guy calculating for the descent 2334. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm gonna slow down and then we'll go down.
Okay, we're going to go down to 10.
Correct.
Let me know when you want me to go.
Yeah, I want to be back to. Certainly don't want to descend so close to
Yeah.
a max speed. And the two align pretty well. I mean, it's a straight end pretty much into Gander. Okay, let's go back on constraint. Constraint.
Constraint.
All right. 10.
10,000.
Okay. Let's do it the easy way. 10,000. And we'll start at 1500 for now. Vertical speed minus 1500. Alt arm. Flight level 100. Blue. Alright, so. And get rid of
7415. 7450.
that.
Contract 107.
So we'll probably have to go through that cloud layer. And that's what's giving the snow shower. So let's talk a little bit. There's no standard arrival into Gander. We're still just expecting runway 21 for now. Let me do a little check here.
Let's see, 2-1.
So
Okay,
runway
I
21
see
into
that
Gander's RNAV. It's a pretty standard, you know, either straight in or two other initial approach fixed points, left base or right base. We'll see what we get.
Yeah, we have Kekta in the box.
Kekta looks, yeah, that's. I didn't put any transition, so I'm expecting Kekta. We might get Omoda, I'm not sure. I think they're gonna vector us based on the amount of traffic. Alright, as we've started our descent, okay, we're already on below for the TCAS, that's good. So the visibility is good. Snow shower, it's a long runway. We might do no auto brake, and we'll certainly do engine and wing anti-ice, and we'll do ignition.
Yes.
So the minimum sector altitude around Gander is 2700. That's all around, and that's based on the threshold of runway 21 actually. The approach is pretty standard. Kekta at 2100. Straight segment 6 mile to Gudub. Gudub is the start of the descent, and it is at 3 degrees, so standard angle. And the minima are 704, which I don't remember. I know I took. Okay, they're in the box. All right, good. The missed approach.
Contact 107, descend 107.
I mean, the safe level, the safe altitude is within 100 nautical miles. It's 3900.
Yeah.
So it's not quite Florida, but it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Contact 107, you turn left and fly heading 270.
No, there's temperature requirements. VNAV not authorized below minus 19 degree. The field was reporting 0, so we should be good there.
Charlie Bravo, Gander Center, good evening, sir.
Missed approach is climb to 2700, track 210, which is basically straight ahead to Airgum. And then as required, shuttle climb. I do not know what shuttle climb means. So.
Contract 107, contact Gander Center, 12850. Ryanair 100, Tango, Gander Center, good evening, squawk 7417.
We might need to keep an eye on our... Yeah, we're not... alright. Let's go back to this and open descent. Alright, we have seen this cloud layer since we left, pretty much. Okay, disregard the... That's probably the bottom of the descent.
Foxtrot Bravo Tango 369, Gander Center, good evening, sir, squawk 7421. Neptune 1 Charlie Bravo, identified by level 340, welcome. And Challenge 1 Charlie Tango, identified by level 330.
So we're a little bit high, but we're still far enough so that bit of speed break will bring us back on the profile. And now as we get down, the radar, as you can see, tilted to minus 4.4 degree, showing us what's under us. Plus that's a reference to ore, to the aircraft, so we are also minus what is it, 2.5 degree based on the artificial horizon.
Alpha
Overall
241,
it might be actually like a minus 7 degree
240.
compared to the horizon. So we will definitely go through that cloud layer. Not wait until it's turbulent to put the seat belt, but for now I think it's still fine. Actually, I know they want max 7. Come down faster.
Do you need this anymore?
Should be careful.
I can stow it over here if we need it.
Yeah, I'll shut down a
JeeHell 44, turn left, fly heading 200.
to get that left.
Turn left to 200.
Turn left, and can you repeat the heading for GL44?
We fly heading 200.
200 left turn, GL44. You got it right. Alright, looks like they're landing to the north actually.
Okay.
The ATs didn't say anything.
That's French tag, it's 369.
Yes, French baguette.
What is it doing? Hold on. Why is it?
French baguette 369. Yeah, okay, sometimes it helps you put it in your remarks there, that way we don't have to look for it.
I don't know why the speed is... Alright, we're below standard.
Want spoilers?
Jet set 302, we'll get to turn
I guess
left,
when I
fly
got
heading
to
up
heading, it used the
135,
current vertical speed.
Oh.
Turn left, fly heading 135, jet set 302.
So 03.
302, see if we can get you some sequencing in there.
Okay, I'll slow down to help them. This is a little hot.
There's an ILS and RNAV.
That's probably why they're switching. Do you mind putting the ILS in the secondary flight plan for now? No, it's pretty sure. Put it in the flight plan. Put it in the flight plan. We're good. I mean, there's no start, no nothing, no complex procedure. We can change at will.
And you want the ILS, right?
Yes, please. So as soon as you do that, I'll have to re-enter the minima.
Here we go. ILS 3. No
300 maybe. Let's put that on.
I don't know what.
He's gonna vector us.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna pull that up. We might have to change our barrow.
Yes, I'm looking at that.
Neptune 1-1 Whiskey, Gander Center, 5x5, sir. Neptune 1-1 Whiskey, Gander altimeter 3010, when ready to send 11,000.
When ready to send 11,000, you read my mind, and we were actually just getting a bit lonely up here, so thank you very much.
Giant 1471, your Gander altimeter 3010, when ready to send 10,000.
Altimeter 3010, descend to 10,000, Giant 1471 when ready.
628.
Jet set 302, turn right, fly heading 170.
You want me to go ahead and enter it on my side?
Yes, please. 628 confirmed.
Okay.
Alpha 241, turn left, fly heading 200.
Alright, we're going in the soup. Temperature is below. There's precipitation.
We're doing flaps full, Captain.
Yes. Was that lightning? Oh, it's getting a little bumpy.
Okay,
Typically we transition up or down through the top of the clouds as an area of slight turbulence. Okay, I'll put the lights on. Alright, there we go. Star Wars effect.
Centered, United, 1120, 360.
He hasn't passed us.
1120, Gander Center, good day, squawk 7423.
Missed approach. You want to brief it quick?
Yeah, it's different. Climb heading, so runway heading, intercept on board.
JeeHell 44, should turn right.
Say again for JeeHell 44.
210 degrees.
Right, turn to 210 JeeHell 44. We should probably slow down for him. It's wiggity wiggity wiggity.
Did you get an approach frequency, or are we on approach?
128.5. I think.
26 Lima, good day. Gander Center, squawk 7424.
I guess at 10,000 you're not constrained to the
missed you on the descent there, sir. Okay,
250. I think it's below.
It's at or below.
It's at or below? Okay. There is something that at is totally fine. Alright,
and player 7 Romeo, it's on the Gander altimeter 3010.
Well, that's
okay, so the precipitation on the radar, but doesn't look too bad. No.
Ryanair 100 Tango, your altimeter Gander 3010, when ready to send 15,000.
Yeah, it is no. That the landing lights are eliminating. Yeah, the screen at an angle look a little weird, but
Gander altimeter 3010, when ready to send to 13,000.
So, Mr. Approach altitude will be 28.
Might look better this way. There you go. I'll give you that. I think that's more representative.
JeeHell 44, contact Gander Center 2850.
Over to Gander Center 12850 JeeHell 44.
Alpha 241.
Alright, thank you.
There you go.
And Gander Center JeeHell 44, flight level altitude 1010 further. Have to
Shell
so long in
44
Europe.
Gator Center unit. Swiss Air 175, turn right heading 210.
210, Swiss Air 175.
Contract 107, descend 3000.
3000.
Do you have the ILS
For Charlie Juliet, contact
information?
tower 118
Yep.
decimal 1.
Let's cross-check that.
Okay.
Over to tower 1181 for Charlie Juliet, thanks.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I've...
India, Quebec, X-ray.
Correct.
109.5.
Correct.
030 on the heading.
Okay, 29er, but that's fine. Difference.
You might want to double check me on this, but it looks like climb to 2800, then as required shuttle climb.
Okay. And it seems like we were informed shuttle climb is climbing in a hold. So
Alpha
hopefully we don't have to go there.
Gander Center on 128.175, turn right turn heading 310.
Oh yeah, I see the hold on the missed approach. Tasdo would be the hold. Okay. Cool. Let's do the approach briefing. Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirm.
ECAM.
Normal. No recall.
Seatbelts.
Both on.
Barrel.
3010. 3010. Set 3 times.
MDA. Decision height.
We have 7.
Contract 107 traffic for you.
Oh,
is
628?
a Boeing 747 in the hold.
So it's a lower, yeah, 628.
And I'm going to go to ignition. Start.
He's holding there at 6,000. You're going to be going
yes.
underneath him for the
Engine
airline.
mode selector.
Ignition. Thank you. Approach checklist completed.
Apologies.
Alright. This is going to get a little busier now.
Contract 107 traffic for you is a Boeing 747 holding at T-Mall at 6,000. You are number 1. You'll be going underneath.
So we're on right downwind for runway 03. We're gonna do the ILS. Let's arm the landing system. Yeah, that's a little flickery.
Just double check.
Maintenance on that one has been kind of slow to respond. And I think if we're lucky, we're number 5. If we are unlucky, we're number 8.
44 descend 6,000.
Down to 6,000 GL44.
Do we want any auto brake?
Sorry, aircraft
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I just want to feel it, right? It's covered with snow.
Yeah.
Plus 100 Gander, get A or identify.
On the other end, the auto brake will probably do a better job than me. So, we'll see.
Contract 107, turn right heading 340.
And if you want, you can change the intensity of that.
Contract 107.
I mean, we'll be.
Speed 210 knots.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Arcana 683, climb flight level 230.
230, Arcana 63.
Well, I didn't lie on the 80s about those snow showers. What's the temp? Minus 3, minus 4. Okay.
Right now, you're number 2. Advise. Actually, no. You can remain in hold, and I'll have a sequence here pretty short.
I think we'll have priority service once again.
683 Gander now 132.1.
All right, we see ice not detected. Still, I'd like to keep it.
Yeah. What's our temp out there? Minus 3.
Sorry, Mr. Coulson.
Yeah, that's the total air temperature.
No. Yeah.
But yes.
Sorry, you said flare? Flare 7 Romeo Gander.
Do you have the airport chart? Or did
I do.
Okay. I guess at the taxi exit we'll get if we do our job right. Oh, all the way. It's this one probably, no? Though it's there's none.
Closed.
Okay. Okay. Roll all the way and then take the cross runway. Okay.
Alpha 2.
Maybe they'll park us here. I don't know. Okay. We'll have to pay attention. I mean, we always have to pay attention. Particular attention.
As soon as we're at a safe speed, I'll pull it back out. Oh, there's the ground.
Alright, we're below the cloud. Yeah. And cabin crew, take your seat for arrival, please.
Some liquor of sours and crackers.
Average correction contract 107, turn left heading 310.
So there's 2 aircraft holding west of the field. Alright, 6,000.
Correction, Qantas 100, turn left heading 210, climb flight
I'll
level
say we
280.
slow down a little bit here. It's a good time to do it. We're just level, so that's much easier for the aircraft.
Yep.
And I like to be roughly 10 below the...
Jet 302, Gander Grenade, plan the ILS 03.
The... what is it? V... next flap?
Plan the
next
ILS
VNFE?
03, brakes, Swiss Air 175, 6.
19 or 0.
Alright, we have the aircraft in front of us.
That.
Yep.
I suspect we'll get the same vector or very similar.
There he
Alpha
goes.
Alpha 241, Ganderson.
And those aircrafts are like 20 miles from now, so we won't see them, especially in this soup.
Yeah, stay with me, squawk 5101. And
So TOR is 118.1. If you want to put that, and I can put
squawk
ground on my
5101
side.
Alpha Alpha 24.
I'll put 121. Ground is
JL
0.9.
Down to 3.
Hold on. Hold on. Down to 3 for GL44.
Contract 107, turn right turn
Okay.
heading 360.
I don't know if we weren't blocked, but I wonder. Okay, vertical speed. I'll put maybe only 800 for now. Only at 220.
Player 7, Romeo, turn
okay, I was
right
in the
heading
middle of
240, descend
121.
6,000 expedite.
November 5, Juliet Sierra 5,000, runway heading.
Okay, you know we're gonna do
November
open
5, Juliet Sierra,
descent.
Gander, identified, turn left heading 300, climb initially 10,000.
300, 10,000.
Okay, we can use a little bit of flaps to help. Okay. So it's all good, it's all good.
Qantas 100, clear direct.
So I'll use this for clear for the approach and this for clear to land. And if to go around, we need to remember to clear those, so that next time we come around, we're not fooled by it.
Contract 107, maintain speed 160 knots until 5 dB.
Okay, I'm expecting a right turn, so it's right base.
Swiss Air 175, flying.
There's no reason to go fast when you go away from the airport.
JL 446.
Say again for JL44.
JL 446 speed.
Speed 210.
Okay, maintain 220 knots till advance.
Maintain 220 knots until advance. JL44.
Jet set 302.
Well, he caught me.
The plan was spoiled.
It's okay.
At 6,000 already, speed 220.
That's what we were on.
Jet set 302, descent 6,000 at 6,000 already, speed 220.
Descend 6,000
November 5, Juliet Sierra, left direct, Sutco, climb flight level 2X.
Did you see the field by any chance?
I didn't see it pass.
Okay, that's fine.
I can roll down the window and stick my head out.
Contract 107, tower now, 18-1, good day.
What's the SOP for that? You're
Yeah,
gonna turn into a
4-4, turn right heading 270.
heading 270 GL44.
Center Air Canada 7075 with you through 2009.
Yesterday in
Yeah,
the clouds, I mean, we couldn't tell. We're turning left, right, up, down.
Climb 10,000.
10,000,
Oh,
just say the
there we
heading
go.
again for 7075.
Turn left heading 360.
Okay, now we'll go back.
Left
Oh,
360,
we're back
roger.
into the soup. So let me go back to webcam for now.
Player 7, Romeo, turn right heading 270.
Just wanted everybody to enjoy the snow effects.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, you are ready for the approach.
2,500.
Sorry, a small child was trying to get through.
There.
Anyway.
They're drunk somewhere.
Charlie, you ready for the approach?
Charlie,
Spirit 47 Charlie, passing T-Mo, you're clear straight in RLS.
Somebody's having a lot of fun.
60 knots.
Maybe not the controller is trying to do his job.
Okay, we are clear to put approach after Timo. Maintain 60 knots until Duran.
Swiss Air 175, reduce speed to 1.
The controller is whatever.
Yeah.
170 or 175. We can give you 160 if it works.
Just gonna create a backlog, 170 for
170, 175.
So there's two poor cars that are waiting in the hall there.
bonus 100, contact Gander Center 132.1, get it.
So 10 nautical miles spacing, I guess?
Air Canada 7075.
Because they probably are launching out of... Yeah, they're taking off from that runway, so... They can certainly stack us closer, space us closer, but... That was a little bit the issue at the beginning of the event. They were so close. The landing was still fine, but there was no room for takeoff. So
Landing LS 03, descend 7,000.
I think we're kind of in the middle of the pack, so we have aircraft ahead of us already heading down to Bermuda, and then behind us, so they need to interlock the...
Yeah. Swiss Air 175, turn right heading 360.
It's 3,000 the platform altitude for the ILS.
JL 44, turn right heading 320.
Right turn 320, JL 44.
Player 7, Romeo, turn right heading 320, descend 3,000.
It's probably a simple intercept, right? Oh, 2,600. Okay, well, we'll see. It might keep us
302, descend
at 3 and just clear us. Yeah, I see the 2,600 now. Okay, we're 22 miles from the field.
Descend 6,000 at 6,000 speed, 220 knots.
20 degrees left and speed.
So we might do landing lights off landing, which is typical in heavy fog, because then you just see the reflection of the landing lights, which are pretty darn bright on the cloud, until then you get this break transition close to the ground, and you don't want to be startled by that. And we definitely have better visibility. So for now we'll keep it.
6,000 reduced to 220 knots, John 1471.
Air Canada 7075, clear direct Sutco.
Direct Sutco, Air Canada 7075.
Okay, I've activated the approach.
5 Juliet Sierra, contact Gander Center.
I mean, he's vectoring us smack to the right waypoint.
Flight level 280.
Timal. And will make us turn. Probably 30 degree from whatever is 03. So he's gonna, I guess he's gonna give us 360.
JL 44, reduce speed to 190.
Speed down to 190 JL 44.
Swiss Air 175, Ponder interception cleared, straight in ILS 03.
Alright, let's go flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Speed check, flaps 1.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, tower now, 118.1. Good day, guys.
So you got tower, yeah. And I got ground,
yep.
So. Oops. Flying Aegis.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, tower 118.1.
I went number 3 in the sequence.
Neptune 209 Gander, good day, flying 180 vectors ILS 03. Neptune 11 Whiskey, expedite your descent, turn right heading 260.
right 260, Neptune 11 Whiskey will drop the lugger up.
JeeHell 44, turn right heading 360 to intercept the localizer. Upon interception, clear straight in ILS 03 approach.
Turn right heading 360 to intercept the ILS runway 03 and clear for the approach JeeHell 44.
Player 7 Romeo, reduce speed to 190. JeeHell 44, descend 2,600.
Down to 2,600 JeeHell 44. I think we can go manage speed.
Swiss Air 175, maintain speed 160 knots or greater until Dern. At Dern, contact the tower 18-1. Good day.
Alright.
Okay, 160 to Dern, 18-1 at Dern. Good day, Swiss Air 175.
JeeHell 44, reduce speed to 160.
Speed 160 JeeHell 44. Flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
FedEx, correction, Jetset 302, turn right heading 310.
Turn right heading 310.
Intentional aircraft and landing, Gander, altimeter 3010.
They published a new ATIS, but it's the same altimeter setting. Alright, let's keep an eye on the localizer.
Yeah. Do we want to activate localizer?
Yes, let's go ahead. Localizer armed.
Air Canada 7075, contact
we're not
Gander Center
descending.
132.1. Good day.
Thought I had trying to be better at that.
There we go.
Hello, Phoenix 320.
Problem is it's gonna accelerate us. And the spacing is a little
Clipper
close.
411, descend 6,000, expedite your descent.
6,000, expedite descent.
And Clipper 41, turn left heading 180.
Left turn 180, Clipper 411.
Neptune 209, descend 6,000.
The 6,000 for Neptune 200.
Phoenix 320, Gander Center, you're identified. Turn left heading 260. Climb flight level 280.
260, flight level 280, Phoenix 320.
Alpha Alpha Super 1 confirm position from airports.
Alpha 201, you're way outside my airspace. Contact Gander Center 132.1.
Make it someone else, bro. Okay, it seems like we're maintaining the same 5 miles.
Glide slope's coming down.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Gander Center, good day. Maintain present heading.
Hey, this time they did their go around on their own. Can't blame me.
Player 7 Romeo, turn right heading 360, intercept the localizer. Upon interception, clear straight in ILS 03.
Alright. Clear for the approach.
Giant
Confirm.
1471,
Cat
turn right
3.
heading 280.
Dual.
Right heading 280, Giant 1471.
Runway in sight.
Alright.
Yes, sir. 132.1 for Alpha 24.
Okay, let's go geared down to minimize the configuration change.
Gear down.
He hasn't changed our speed constraint.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, traffic's in your 11 o'clock opposite directions. An Airbus A320. It's 1,000 feet in climb.
2,000.
We see the traffic.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, turn left heading 210 vectors ILS 03.
Left heading 210. Oh.
Too much.
Neptune 11 to descend 3,000.
Alright, we're turning on the localizer Lockstar.
There it comes.
Localizer active. And we're already on a glide slope, so...
Clipper 401, turn right heading 240.
What's the wind doing? Oh, the winds are gusting like we have 27 from quarterly left.
There's the aircraft checking in. That
Going a little fast
flight
here.
217.
Charlie
6 miles, so we're geared down.
Challenge 1 Charlie Tango Gander, get a and ILS 03, turn right heading 180, descend 6000.
I'll let him manage that. He didn't say 160 until something.
I don't know, we're getting close.
I'll ask him.
Right air 100 Tango, expedited descent to 10,000, plan the ILS 03.
1000.
Charlie 1471, heavy descent 3000.
Let's go flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
Descend 3000, Giant 1471.
And
Neptune 1, keep flighting 310.
310, Neptune.
They didn't switch off the
Giant
door.
1471, turn right heading 310.
Right heading 310, Giant 1471.
And JeeHell44, should we go to tower?
Heading 210, descend 4000.
Right, 210 down to 4,000.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, turn 10 degrees right.
Oh, I have flaps full.
Flaps full.
Landing
Speedbird 47
checklist.
Charlie, turn 10 degrees right.
Cabin crew.
1000.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Clear direct.
ECAM.
Landing no blue.
Checklist complete.
JeeHell44, should we go to tower?
A front.
Getting around to Delta 155. Are you in contact with the Qantas 747?
You want tower, not ground, right?
Oh shit, yeah,
there you
give
go.
me tower now.
You're good.
Again, the tower JeeHell44, 2.5 miles out, ILS 03.
500. 100
Juliet
above.
Hotel Lima 44, Gander Tower, good evening, winds 350 degrees at 11 knots, gusting 17, clear to land 03.
Clear to land 03, JeeHell44.
Minimum 100.
You want landing lights on?
50.
It's fine.
40.
Okay.
I'm ballooning it. But it's
50.
giving me auto land.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
Associated,
Flight
ignore.
slow. 20. Retard. 10.
A little low, we're fine. Spoilers. Reverse is green. Decel. No decel, you're on manual.
Yeah, yeah.
And 70 knots.
I'll keep it rolling. Clear LS, clear FD.
Yep.
Start the APU.
Player 7 Romeo, Gander Tower, good evening, continue approach in number 1.
You want me to reset chrono?
350 degrees, 11 knots, 17.
Yeah. So start the chrono for a 3-minute cool.
Welcome to our destination airport. Please remain seated until we reach our
We weren't given any instruction about where to turn.
Please keep your mobile phone off until you
Not that I heard.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're getting a little left, Captain.
Okay. Can we turn here? Or there's a big
Is that
cross.
no, yeah, that's the closed one.
Okay, we'll use the runway. It's not in use, right?
No, you're clear right.
Player 7 Romeo, expect a very late landing, please.
Okay, that's us, so let's get out of here.
Let me go ahead and start the APU.
Yes, please.
Player 4 Romeo, winds 350 degrees, 11 knots, gusting 17, 03, clear to land.
And ground JeeHell44 vacated runway on the cross runway.
Juliet Hotel Lima 4, thank you, welcome to Gander, ground 21.9.
Over to ground, 0.9 JeeHell44.
I got you.
We're gonna go park there at 34.
Sir 175, right, sir.
And again, our ground JeeHell44, cross runway heading to Echo.
And last station calling, what was your call sign?
GL, Juliet Hotel Lima 44, we're on the cross runway, turning left at Echo if that's acceptable.
GL 44, welcome again, sir. You can exit there on Echo, and you can taxi Echo to the ramp at your discretion.
Okay.
Turning left on Echo and then taxi to the ramp on Echo at our discretion, GL44.
Anti-ice okay to come off?
Yes, anti-ice off. Let's do the after landing checklist.
Okay. Flaps.
Okay, let's retract them fully.
Southwest 8402, you're clear
Spoilers.
to Bermuda Airport by the Gander 5 departure. Flight plan.
Disarmed.
APU is starting.
He cleared us, but there's an Egypter that is coming.
Search Bermuda via the Gander 5 departure.
Okay.
APU.
Is on.
Radar.
Southwest 8402, read back is correct. Push and start is going to be at your discretion. You can call me for taxi and information kilos, correct?
Roger, we'll call for taxi. Got it.
Delta 155, you can give Gander Tower a call now.
I say we take a right here,
Yeah,
pass
I don't know what's
behind
down
the Aeromexico, the 747.
There's a Cargo Lux 74 down there.
And Gander ground is Jazz.
Oh no.
Jazz 8765, lip.
Gander is busy.
Yeah, Gander is busy, and I still have a lot of lights on.
And Jazz 8765, clear to Halifax Airport by the Gander 5 departure. Flight plan route. Departure is going to be off runway 03 and squawk 512.
Parking spot to the left. Maybe.
We could have taken that. I think there's a stand past the Cargo Lux. We might be tight with such a
8765, read back is
wingspan.
correct. Push and start your discretion. Call for taxi information kilos, correct? And just for your information, sir, we're going to be using the intersection park.
This doesn't have gates on it, does it?
03 on Alpha with 8,500 feet remaining. That's going to be an issue for something.
No, that's good. We're cleared for push and start. We'll call you when
So we're taking off from an intersection. Hold on.
FedEx 8051 requesting IFR clearance to Halifax.
I mean, technically we would get wing walker and make sure we don't hit anything.
FedEx 8051, Gander ground, good day. You're clear to the Halifax Airport by the Gander 5 departure. Flight plan route. Departure is going to be off runway 03 and squawk 512.
Gander 5 as filed, runway 03, 5122 for FedEx 8051.
FedEx 8051, read back is correct. Push start your discretion. Call for taxi information kilo current. And just like I said there to Jazz, intersection Alpha with 8,500 feet remaining. Is that going to be an issue for you?
We should be on Alpha. We'll call for taxi FedEx 8051, thanks.
8051, Roger.
You want taxi light off?
Yes, please. Alright, we found a spot. Beautiful.
They're really used to the weather here.
Yes, right.
Parking brake.
Last station, calling Cedar Call sign again.
Alright,
We're
we
at
can
4.
get the engine. Alright. Clear to go, turn off engine. Yeah, we'll see. I got like parting. Trying to see if we can get ourselves any ground service. 36. Hold on. Next page. There's no 36, so. Well, I think we'll shut down here. It's a busy airport today. Alright. Well, we made it to Gander. Got a lot of snow on the way down, but you know, had a standard ILS. I don't know if we missed being transferred to tower or if it didn't transfer us to tower. It's one of the benefits of the stream. We can go back and look at it and see what we can do better. So we're gonna do a quick turnaround here on the ground. Would be curious to pull the METAR for Wade International in the Bermuda. I think it's TXKF. So the temperature on the ground right now is just at 0, just at freezing level, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. Let me see if I can get the weather. And yeah, we can let them go. Beacon is up, thank you. That's all good. Alright, let's see real quick. I just want to know. Alright, TXKF Bermuda. It's not. Why is it not doing it right? Add TXKF. Boom. Alright, our next destination, we're expecting 21 degrees C, so that would be 78 degrees Fahrenheit. No, There's always a challenge. The wind is from the east, 80 degree at 23 knots. So you won't want to miss that. Wish there was a runway 22, 23, 24, but it's only 12 or 30, so that's a 18 knots crosswind. Still within the performance of the aircraft. We'll see if it's within the performance of the crew. So thank you guys for joining. We'll get a warm beverage and should be back shortly.